The woke actress Jamieleecurtis has just been taken to the cleaners by Ryan Reynolds after she slammed the Marvel Studios face over their performance in the last couple of years. Although she just happened to blurt it out during an MTV interview, with many others shushing her immediately, the clip took over the internet like a fire. After the chaos that followed Curtis' statement, the actress was forced to bend her knee, asking Marvel Studios for forgiveness for her rude statement, which was handled hilariously by Deadpool actor Ryan Reynolds. Now, as many of you might know, Curtis is not new to such controversies and statements. She previously took the limelight by posing with her co-star Michelle Williams in a pool of fake blood and knives in the background while promoting her thriller film Halloween H2O 20 years after the original film's release. The photo shoot garnered a lot of attention, and it somehow promoted violence and showed graphic content for the audience. Meanwhile, Curtis posted the photo shoot on her Instagram account with a caption that said, "Apparently, this was the day that H2O was released, and not my first time leading a marketing change, but it definitely piqued my interest in marketing. As soon as I knew the movie was going to be called H2O, I knew that the tagline should be 'Blood is thicker than water', with a nod to the trope at the time that MM was my brother. I wanted to be diving into a pool of blood, which proved to be more difficult pre-digital abilities, and we ended up doing a bloodbath instead." Talking about the controversy that fueled the fire, the actress wrote that, "It was controversial because my beautiful friend, Michelle Williams, was an emancipated 17-year-old, and it had two women appearing to be naked together in a bathtub covered by blood. We weren't naked, and it wasn't blood, but there was a bit of a viral moment back then." The post concluded with her remarks for the young people, "You've got to take a big swing once in a while and go big or go home." Another one of her controversies included her misbehavior towards the Halloween 4 stars Danielle Harris and Scout Taylor Compton, who were invited to the Halloween Ends premiere by the message that "Jamieleecurtis is excited to meet you." However, things were not as welcoming for the two actresses as they were greeted by a grumpy Curtis posing for a photo shoot with them. When Danielle told her senior that she was proud to stand alongside her senior and has also worked in Halloween 4 as her character's daughter, Curtis interrupted her by saying, "Oh, I don't watch the ones I'm not in. I've never seen those movies. I don't know who you are." This statement caused an awkward silence where all the surrounding people went blank at the actress's rude demeanor. On the other hand, Scout Taylor Compton had a similar encounter with Curtis separately from Harris, without knowing how she also had faced rude behavior from the Halloween End star. In the podcast Talk Scary to Me, Scout said that she and Harris left the premiere feeling very hurt. Now, back to the recent controversy where the Borderlands actress is being thrashed for her recent statement in an MTV interview regarding the Marvel Cinematic Universe's progress. Jamieleecurtis went on a rant in her recent interview for MTV to promote her upcoming film Borderlands, where she was asked about the ongoing phase of the star-studded universe. The actress's reaction shocked the whole room. She responded with only one word: bad. While the interviewer broke into a burst of laughter, Curtis's response was met with many exclamations from her fellow actors, which made her realize her mistake. However, it was too late by then. The reply by the actress took the internet by storm, the social media filled with millions of tweets and posts about Curtis's irresponsible answer about one of the most popular production houses in Hollywood. Now, her comment might have been pointed towards box office failures like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania from 2018 and The Marvels from 2023, which failed to secure a good box office collection. But the actress's speculation crumbled when Marvel released the star-studded film Deadpool and Wolverine recently, mesmerizing the world with a masterpiece of a movie starring two of the most beloved stars in Hollywood, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. The movie, embezzled with the quirkiness of Reynolds, captivated and entertained the audience once again, who reprised his role as Deadpool. Reynolds was coupled with a returning appearance of Hugh Jackman, making a debut in Marvel since his franchise Wolverine ended with the film Logan from 2017. This movie happened to be released at a low point in Marvel's collection, which was also mentioned via a sarcastic comment from Deadpool when Wolverine entered his first scene saying, "Welcome to the MCU, by the way. You're joining at a bit of a low point." The film went on to create new records of popularity, receiving incredible appreciation and views as it was able to bag $550 million on its opening day around the world, making it the most lucrative opening weekend for any R-rated movie since Deadpool 2, according to Forbes. This marked the potential uprising of the prestigious Marvel legacy, which has been on a roll since the release of the latest Deadpool and Wolverine. Fans never wished for a happier moment until they were taken for another shock recently at Comic-Con 2024. The world erupted when the Russo brothers revealed that the main villain of Avengers Doomsday, Dr. Victor Von Doom, will be played by none other than Robert Downey Jr., who also played our beloved narcissist billionaire Tony Stark and hero Iron Man. This news stunned the fans with excitement as they imagined the height of the multiverse madness they would soon witness. The announcement of Downey's introduction into Marvel once again gave rise to the viewership of the MCU, possibly indicating the return of a long-lost popularity after the Avengers Endgame. Now, this kind of hype makes the statement by Jamieleecurtis invalid and triggering to many Marvel fans who just had the greatest excitement of their lives. The results were evident. She received a terrible backlash for her inappropriate comments from millions of people globally who are now waiting till Borderlands is released. Many people also bashed the MTV channel, referring it to as RTV or ridiculous television, because nothing happens on that shit except rerun marathons of fucking ridiculousness and some weird-ass reality teen shows followed by 10 more ridiculousness episodes. There have been countless posts and tweets following the actress's comment, which finally made her crack and bend the knee recently as she tweeted, showing more remorse and asking for forgiveness from Marvel and fans worldwide for her irresponsible comments under the circumstances. She took her apology to Twitter, writing, "My comments about Marvel were stupid, and I will do better. I've reached out to Kevin Feige and will no longer play in that mudslinging sandbox of competition we call the internet, nor will I engage in the toilet paper promotion or gameplay that is designed for clicks, not content or conversation." The apology was taken on a good note by the Marvel fans, except for an actor who always finds his way to get under everyone's skin with his sarcastic comments, Ryan Reynolds. Reynolds, in reply to the official apology, posted something that was left on the perception of the viewers. He wrote, "Wait, is everyone expected to apologize for slamming Marvel post-Endgame?" While this tweet could also be taken as a defending attempt for the actress, who must have been feeling down with all the criticism and hate that she got over the comments, many of the fans had taken this to be a hilarious sarcasm, highlighting how the actress had to ask for an apology for her remarks, even when what she said is partly true. Reynolds played both ways in his genius attempt to console Curtis and uphold his place in the Marvel fandom at the same time. However, things seem to have cooled down since Jamieleecurtis apologized to the fans of Marvel for hurting their feelings, which seems to have been accepted by the people. However, they still hope that the actress doesn't drag herself to the center court again by her remarks of comments during her future interviews.